everyone. We are still here at our Revolt and Xfinity event today, celebrating all things film and all things culture. And I am here with some amazing people. Talk about Black excellence in the building. I'm like starstruck in all ways. Could you please tell the people who you are and a little bit about your work?
Yes, so first of all, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I am Ernestine Morrison. I'm a poetress. I'm an actor, poet, filmmaker. I'm sitting on one of the panels today speaking about filmmaking, and I'm so grateful to be here with Revolt.
I am so y'all know I'm a poet and an aspiring filmmaker, and so let's talk about that, your poetry work.
Yes.
A little bit about that. How long have you been in poetry?
Yeah.
Where have we seen it a little bit?
Yeah, well, I started doing poetry when I was 10 years old. I was in the 5th grade, and we had to write a haiku. You know what a haiku is? Mm-hmm. And my teacher said, whoever writes the best haiku gets this pencil box. And it was Lisa Frank. And you're probably too young for Lisa Frank, but Lisa Frank was like the stuff back then. It was like pencils and erasers and whatever. And I really wanted that box. And I won the contest, and she told me back then I had the gift of creative writing. So that took me to fast forward. I was able to do the Arsenio Hall show. I did a poem called Average Black Girl. And it was like, they say I'm not the average black girl because I'm so well-spoken.
Come on.
And I did that on the Arsenio Hall show. I got over 60 million views on the internet, which opened doors for me to speak all across the nation.
That is phenomenal.
Yes.
And I'm like freaking out. So I actually started poetry in 5th grade as well.
Oh, wow.
And it was like I used it as a vehicle to express myself
Yes.
in a world where I felt like nobody wanted to hear what I had to say,
absolutely.
especially those big ideas.
Yes.
And so now I want to ask about this intersection between poetry and filmmaking, because both very artistic, both very expressive. Have you worked in that intersection yet? And if so, what has that experience been like?
So with the success of Average Black Girl on the Arsenio Hall show, I was wondering, why is this so viral? Like, why? And I realized it was because it was on video. I'm like, I've been doing poetry for 20 years.
Yep.
So it reminded me, put your stuff on video. And I'm already an actress, so I started acting and poetry the same year. So I was like, why don't I intersect the two, my acting and my poetry, and I started doing poetry videos for all of my poems. So when Beyonce dropped Formation, I did my own rendition of Formation, the outfit on and everything that she wore to the Super Bowl, and that went viral as well. So I understood that beyond poetry, it's just telling a story on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so important. I think what's important about that is there's so many ways for us to blend our worlds, right? So we got poets, especially for Black people. This is where the sauce is coming from.
Yes.
Poets, filmmakers, dancers, singers, like all that artsy stuff. There's a way for us to blend art in a way that's going to help us all grow and be successful. And I think the film industry is one of the most efficient ways to do that. And so thank you for sharing that with our viewers. I have a lot of young people who watch. So what you're saying right now is you're sowing a seed, and that is so important. So I can't thank you enough for being here.
Absolutely.
Y'all, make sure y'all stay tuned. Could you please tell the people where they can find you and how to continue to support or begin?
Yes. Well, let me tell you how you can continue to support not just me, but support you. So my motto of my company, Greenlit ATL, is create, don't wait. Don't wait on anyone to put you in position. Don't wait on anyone to tell you when you can work, when you can create a film, when you can write that book, when you can start that podcast, when you can interview people at Revolt. Create, don't wait. That is the spirit that we operate from. My girlfriend B. Simone and I just produced a feature film together, Scheme Queens, that you'll be seeing on your TV screen soon. And you can follow me at Mrs. MRS Ernestine Morrison on all platforms.
Y'all heard it. If you don't go do it now, I really don't know what to tell you. Go get these resources. Go find that inspiration. Thank you so much
Yes, thank you.
for your words.
Absolutely.
And that's a wrap on us.